Hello students, welcome to this class of BA part first. I am Dr. S.S.VAIDWAN, Department of English. Today we'll discuss a very important and inspiring essay, an extract written by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the father of nation, and it is entitled Fearlessness. As you all know, Mahatma Gandhi, popularly known as Bapu, born in 1869 and he died in 1948. He was born at Porbandar in Gujarat. He became a barrister and practiced in South Africa, where he preached the principles of non-violence and civil disobedience. He came to India and he saw the British, how cruelly they were ruling the country, and at that time Bapu decided to overthrow the British rule from India, and that too in a peaceful way, in a very non-violent way. He worked for the freedom of India, and Gandhiji's ideas on fearlessness are an outcome of his study of the Gita. So this present extract, it inspires us not to fear, to throw out the fear, both external and internal. As I told you, Mahatma Gandhi, popularly known as the father of nation, and this particular extract, Fearlessness, is an extract from his commentary on Sri Bhagavad Gita. Gandhiji, he ponders upon the two basic questions in this brief essay. Why are we afraid of? What are we afraid of? And how we can conquer fear? So these are the two important questions that Gandhiji asks us, and he says that these two important questions, they must be answered. Gandhiji, he was inspired about fearlessness by his reading of the Gita, and then he wrote this essay, Fearlessness, with the aim to help the people in overcoming the sense of fear. The 16th chapter of the Gita gives a list of divine qualities, and in this list the first place has been given to fearlessness, that we should grow in ourselves fearlessness. Gandhiji feels that it is a very essential quality for the growth of other noble qualities in us. If we are fearless, only then the other noble qualities will grow in us, and we will face the world with great efforts, with great courage, and without any fear. Gandhiji says that we cannot speak truth and cherish love unless we are fearless. Thus, the path of truth is the path of the brave and not of the cowards. According to Gandhiji, the life of every Indian was full of fear under the British rule. This fear existed both in external form as well as in internal form. The internal form of fear it includes animal passion, anger, greediness. These fears are within us. They are within us, and they are of a more dangerous nature than the external fears. Because external fears, we know about them. We know about our external enemies, but we do not know about our internal fears, how we can overcome these internal fears. In fact, if we can control these internal fears, then it would be very easy to control the external fears. Gandhi says that external fear They include the fear of disease, bodily injury, death, losing one's property or relatives or reputation. These are all external fears. In brief, the external fear is related to wealth, family and body, while the internal fears, they are within us. Gandhiji says that we are afraid of these fears because we are under the impression that we are the masters of the things of this world, and this is the root cause of the problem, the root cause of fear, the root cause why we are not fearless. Hence, we become attached to these things, and attachment brings all the problems. It makes us weak and we suffer from fear. And these are the great hindrances why we do not become fearless. Gandhiji, he believed that the best way to enjoy these things of the world is to be detached from these things. One should detach himself from these worldly things. We can do it if we believe that we are the only trustees of these things. We should also believe that nothing belongs to us, and this is a fact. Everything, including ourselves, belongs to God. If we believe in this theory, then we can get rid of fears. Gandhi says that Upanishads have also taught us the same theory, that we should not get attached to these materialistic things. They are temporary things, and this world is our temporary abode. So why should we fear? Gandhi says that sometimes we believe that we can overcome the fear of death. We would overcome all other forms of fear, but this is impossible. This is not correct, because we may suffer from fear and some other minor ills of life. According to Gandhiji, fearlessness is an essential condition for the growth of other noble qualities. In our character, we can grow other noble qualities only if we are fearless. We can speak truth if we are fearless. And if we are attached to certain worldly things, then we are not going to face the world. According to Gandhiji, all fears are the creation of mind. All the fears, they are in our mind. If we are able to detach ourselves from wealth, family and body, it would change our attitude. So he says that we can overcome fear if we detach ourselves from wealth, from family, from body and from the other materialistic things which are present in this world. We must realize that these things do not belong to us. If we develop this attitude, it would give us peace and show us the true path. In this way, Gandhiji asserts that the spirit of fearlessness would bring us close to God and help us in overcoming all the problems of our life. And this is the very lesson taught in the Gita. Mahatma Gandhi, he says that one should not fear and one should detach from these materialistic world. If we want to attain peace, if we want to see Satyanarayan, the God of truth, face to face, we should detach ourselves from wealth, family and body. Only by this detachment we can overcome fear, both internal and external. So we find that in this beautiful essay by Mahatma Gandhi, Fearlessness, he asserts that the spirit of fearlessness, it would bring us close to God, and he has presented to us how we can overcome our fears, both internal and external fears. And the only mantra he says is to detach ourselves from these worldly materialistic things, from wealth, from family and body. Only if we detach ourselves, we will be able to lead a fearless life and speak truth. I hope, dear students, you have understood this lesson. Thank you very much.